Hello there, Fight Night Champion fans. PEMBY'S here again, once again with another online fight with my good friend Rhythmworks, aka Lloyd Brown, the international reggae artist. He, as I said before, he got to know me through my YouTube channel. You know, the Fight Night Champion video I posted, and since then we've had some absolutely fantastic battles, which wins about 90% of them. But I've started to learn quite a lot from him, and this second fight of ours is a result. Anyway, enjoy, and I'll speak to you soon. Actually, this is a fight I ported over from my my other channel, my PEMBY1 channel, where I post all my music. You know, my experiments in music, electronic music. There's a few Fight Night Champion fights on there. If you're new to my channel, you just subscribe to me, you know, on this PEMBY66 channel. Then check out some Fight Night Champion, the earlier videos. You know, just check. This is one in particular. This is another one against Rhythmworks, but this was bare knuckles, and it was quite a quick fight, and you know, quick action, and quite a lot of action in it. You probably see by the way I'm moving about. If you've watched me recently, I walk right into that. I'm a lot more stationary, bobbing and weaving quite a lot, and I don't fight like this anymore. And it's all because of this guy, basically. My Alvarez character on the left is a totally made-up fighter, but I try not to, you know, go over the top with him. And similar overall ratings for both fighters. I just don't. He's a good little fighter, Gamboa, but I don't like the way he throws the straight right or straight left, you know. But anyway, but bare knuckles is quite a good mode. And this was from March last year. This fight. So.
10 seconds to go in this round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And we come to the end of round number 1.
If I remember rightly, this fight, well actually I do remember rightly because I just even watched it, what am I saying? But I'm just doing a commentary over this version of the fight, which I'm now posting to my regular gaming channel, you know. There's a few knockdowns, and it goes to the distance. You know, it's quite a good fight to watch. So I try not to bore you too much by going on with myself. But I've just been recently looking at me old videos on my old channel. Well, it's not an old channel because I've got music in the pipeline at the moment. I'm doing a track at the moment that's it's called Global Electronic Communications. It's about basically being able to communicate with other people and make friends online, with a theme of space travel, and you know, and being able to deploy satellites in orbit and things like that. You know, giving us the means to communicate with each other over the internet. I've done the first track. I'm working on part 2 because I'm gonna do quite a few tracks with the same theme. Anyway, enough about that. I thought it'd be a nice change to show you some bare knuckles. And I've just looked at a video I put up on my PEMBY1 channel. It was a Bruce Lee tribute, and it's had over 1,000 views. And I thought, well, for me, that's pretty damn good, you know. And when it comes to editing, my editing skills are, I'd say, are average. But if you like add sound effects and you put them in at the right time, the effect is brilliant. It's like Bruce Lee's actual voice in the actual fight. You'll hear him, you know. He knocks out Manny Pacquiao on it with a left hook at the end. You hear an actual punch sound from one of his fights in one of his films, you know. But this video was recorded in the same way, but it was recorded. It was rendered in 1080p instead of 720. I mean, this is going to be 720 when I render it again. But they are slightly better quality, but they do take a lot longer to render, which is a pain in the backside. A few picture breakups there. Look at him, his face, his bollocks, isn't it? The thing with this bare knuckles. I mean, I've just watched Fight Night's Finest Laces video. He complimented me on being, watch a good tactical fight. Watch somebody who isn't the best in the world, that's namely me, but I know a thing or two, yeah. And he referred to me as PEMBY'S 66, which I thought was quite amusing. And I thought, if you've seen how my name's spelt, it's just a nickname at school, like Pemby. But PEMBY, to me it's obvious it's going to be pronounced Pemby, but not to everybody, obviously. But absolutely, thank you so much for mentioning me in your video, and telling potential subscribers all about me and what I do, and what welcome to my channel if you've not seen my shite before. I start this. I talk about problems while commentating. I mean, today my washer machines decided to flood my fucking kitchen out, but it did that before I started this. So thankfully, touch wood, I shouldn't have no interruptions. As you can see with this fight, Rhythmworks once again has got the edge. See that 3 uppercuts there? I could have sworn I only threw the damn punch once. I suppose I'm too heavy-handed with the analog stick, Look at his face, Jesus. Looks like Ronaldo, and I'm not talking about the turd that played for United. I'm talking about the real Ronaldo, the Brazilian guy. And that guy was one hell of a fantastic soccer player, football player. I think a knee injury sorted his career out, and then he put on a load of weight, but he was a fantastic talent, that guy. Anyway, this isn't Ronaldo, it's a made-up fighter called Alvarez. Do excuse me. As you can see, when I'm fighting in this fight, I mean, I've watched it and studied the way I move. I'm a lot more stationary, and I'm bobbing and weaving a lot, but I've since learned not to do that. That lovely crunch when you counter punch somebody. See how he throws that punch? It's like Manny Pacquiao. He throws it in a particular kind of way. There's 3 fighters I can think of that throw a straight punch in an unusual style. Roy Jones Jr. another one. So these fighters, if you know how to master their technique, you do quite well. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. If anything in this fight, I'm more aggressive. It's the same old story where he's waiting for you to make your move so he can counter you.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. 10 seconds to go.
I was thinking, after watching Fight Night's Finest last fight, he's got the HD capture card, but he can only record in standard definition because he's watching it through a regular. Look at his face, he's fucked. And he's recording because he's asked to watch the fight in standard definition, which is a great shame. Here's him with a decent capture card and he can't fully utilise it. Here's me with a 30 quid fucking DVD recorder that you know, I'm totally pushing it to its limits, but using the tools of these days, you know, with the PC, Sony Vegas, to render the fight, the recording from the DVD, and make it look like this, which I'm sure you can agree, especially in this game, it's good enough. Start to open up a bit now, this fight. Look at this, two fucking battling gladiators. I think at this point it really looks like I'm getting leathered, but there's another 5 rounds to go, don't forget.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting short upon.
See? He knows just what to do. But don't forget, this was from last March, you know. I fought very differently then, but I still give him a good fight in this fight. So I'm not going to say who wins. You decide yourself. You decide yourself. Did I or did he deserve the win? I won't say. So carry on watching. I mean, when it comes to YouTube commentaries, videos, Fight Night Champion, Battlefield 3, Far Cry 3, the majority of you guys are American, right? And I'm so used to, I'm so used to listening to your accents, your voices, but one thing a lot of you have to realise, it you keep saying right off the bat, oh, I'm getting there, and that really gets on my tits. But I mean, there's probably things that I do that are annoying, but the point I'm making is, you know, that you forget that Europeans like myself watch the videos, and we're not familiar with these terms. We know what they mean, but I try not to use you know, words that everybody else uses. You know, it's like I look on my Facebook page and I see LOL written all over the place, and I've to this day never used that expression. I've never typed in LOL. I just I just cannot stand the expression. I don't know, I'm just a funny bastard, aren't I?
Exactly what he wanted to do. The Warriors missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Alvarez has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
Just watch the film The Impossible about the tsunami. Good boy, I've got him again. Yes, go on. Get down. They can't catch the bastard. That film was a cracking film about the true story of a family's survival, you know, or trying to survive against the odds when a huge tidal wave hits the island beach resort where they are. Very heart-wrenching film. I recommend it, so go and get it watched.
And now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Just look at this fight. It's like, he still looks like he's got the edge, but I've stunned him now twice. He's only stunned me first time. Yeah, I got him again. And there he goes with the left hook. Yes. That where I put my arms in the air, I froze that at the time, and I made a picture of it and sent it to him. So he sent me 3 pictures where I'm on my ass. He got me back when I sent him that. But it's good to reminisce and watch an old fight. I've not watched this myself for a long time. But this is typical of the kind of fights I get involved with Ridden Blitz. You know, a good solid tactical battle. But look at the way I'm stuttering there. Look at the way I'm bobbing and weaving. And I've since learnt not to do so much of that. Bobbing and weaving, when you do that, your head's gonna, you know, be more protected, but you're gonna lose your stamina and your body's gonna get hammered. So you're backing your top half of your body out of the way, but you're not backing half, you know, your guts, you know, your belly, your stomach. You're just not getting that out of the way, are you? I'm still be staying still, but see how much he's moving around the ring. When I first used to fight him, I just found it incredibly frustrating because I couldn't get near him.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
But these experiences, you know, if you've got a friend that you fight regularly online and they beat you more times than that you beat them, obviously you're going to learn something. So I thank him a lot for that. But one of these days I'll buy a capture card and get these fights done in HD. You notice at the beginning of this video was an intro that I did. I've still got that intro. It's what I started doing for my gaming videos. Which, if you prefer that one, I could use that one rather than the boxers intro that I've been using recently. This Alvarez fight, I don't think it's just a creative fighter. I've not even got him anymore. I got rid of a load of fighters because they were just, you know, not getting used. Oh, look at that! What a superb uppercut! How did he manage that though? 4. See, his right leg then seems to crumple. I've known fighters to dislocate their ankles and things like that when they fall over. Looks like he'd dislocated his knee. Nope, obviously he hasn't. Yeah.
This is your fight. Keep it up.
That's 2 knockdowns for me. I think my fighter really had a bit more power. Let's have a look. 68 plays 63, is it? Yep. 5 points difference. You wouldn't think so, looking at the fight as a whole.
But that tide is rolling in.
But I'm more the aggressor, as you can see, so that's why I'm winning the fight. But as far as, you know, counter punching goes, he has the edge. See him stepping back there. He was just about to throw a straight right, but I interrupted that process, I think. It's like you should have an alternative commentary with this game. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas all the time, you know. I'm falling like a sack of potatoes, you know. If you hear that one more time, I'll kick the TV in. But then again, you don't have to do that. You just turn the fucking commentary off, don't you? Jesus. Sorry about the break up in the picture there.
2 snapping jabs by Alvarez. He missed that uppercut.
A lot of my fights, I've got copies of them on my hard drive, you know, the originals. Because when you upload to YouTube, there's a bit of compression goes on, isn't there?
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Alvarez. It's hard to believe that at this late stage of the fight, both men are able to give as much as they are giving.
This is how you find out where somebody is brilliant. This is where you find out where
I
somebody
think
is special.
this is a better round for him. He does quite well, I think, in this round.
Last 10 seconds.
In between rounds 8 and 10, 8, 9 and 10, you know, he brings it back a bit, I think. And, let you decide who's the overall winner, because he does pretty well here. But look, his face is absolutely mauled. Looks like he's been in with a pit bull.
And both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Yuriorkis Gamboa. He got hit right there, but he also gave one.
You notice the sound's better. The sound of the punches is more like it should sound. Because my recorded it, I fucked up the sound on it. So it does record sound, but Jesus, you have to turn it up and really mess about with it to get it to sound okay. But the sounds of the punches and the movements, it sounds clean compared to my later videos. Which I must see what I can do about that. You know, I'm starting to move around the ring a little bit more. See, because he knows he's got to move it now. So here comes his assault.
Blocks that punch. Very accurate two-punch combo by Yuriorkis Gamboa.
Look at that for combos from him there. But we're both, you know. See, he gets me there. He gets me. The left hook, right hook to the body and head. You know, it looks so spectacular when you pull it off.
Alvarez is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
It was pretty good comeback from him there. I was really gutted because I knew I'd done enough to win it. All I had to do is be careful, but he pinned me in the corner there. And
3 minutes gone by in this round. In between rounds here, Yuriorkis Gamboa's eye is completely
the pitch keeps breaking up like that.
What would you be telling him?
Just about how it was originally uploaded to YouTube, and now it's on YouTube. Now it's been downloaded with the YouTube downloader, and I'm re-uploading it. You know, hoping the quality doesn't drop even more, which it shouldn't do. Anyway, here comes the 10th and final round, and it's split decision. So, tell me if you agree with the decision. I think my two knockdowns over. I don't know if he gets me again. To be honest, I say I watched this fight. I mean, I watched part of it. I didn't watch the end. You know, because I can't remember exactly how it ends, but I know it's a decision at the end. So, once again, tell me if you agree with the decision.
Nice strike after catching one by Yuriorkis Gamboa.
And I think my commentary style, right? All right, I speak with a Northern English accent, if you're wondering where I'm from, and I think a lot of American guys who watch Fight Night Champion videos are only, when it comes to British accent, they're you know, all they can fucking understand is Cockney speak, you know. So pathetic attempt at doing a Cockney accent, you know. But when it comes to my accent, think of the accents by Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher, people like them of Oasis, you know. Well, my accent's probably, you know, more similar to theirs than the likes of Michael Caine and, and people like him. My name is Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that. Shut up, you dickhead. Anyway, this fight is nearly over. 9 seconds. And I'll finish by getting him with a jab. Who wins? You decide. like a miniature Mike Tyson. Yes. I think you probably might have guessed that that was a win for me, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and you agree.
And that was a surprise right there.
Oh, it's ESPN Classic. Can't be bad.